Hello and welcome to Down the Vent. My name's Joe and today we're going to be finding out what's in the box for Marvel Crisis Protocol. That's right, baby, a miniatures game. And I'm super excited. Let's check it out. Alright, here we have it. Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures game. This is the core set. The very first core set. This just released from Atomic Mass Games, which I believe is a branch now of Fantasy Flight, because this was announced at Fantasy Flight's in-flight report at Gen Con this year. So they're somehow associated. So let's get this opened up here. Look at the back there. Look at that. We got an action shot. So it says this comes with 10 character miniatures, 10 bases to put them on, one Daily Bugle stand, so you get a stand there. That's pretty cool. 2 cars, 2 dumpsters, 2 traffic lights, 2 lampposts, 170 tokens, 20 team tactic cards, 3 map cards, 2 affiliate cards, 10 character stat cards, 6 crisis cards, 3 movement tools, 4 range tools, 1 learn to play, and 10 dice. They do sell plastic movement tools and range tools separately as well. But I figured I'd see what's in the core box first, get everything assembled before I need any of that, right? And they also sell extra dice. And outside of this core game, there is a Hulk expansion and MODOK expansion already available that you can get. So let's see here. It looks like the rule book goes about 32 pages or so. And then you have the assembly diagrams, because you do have to build the miniatures in this game. They do not come pre-assembled. So you're going to need some sort of glue, plastic glue or super glue. And you'll get to follow these directions. It looks like they're about 8 to 10 steps each, so nothing crazy. Not like Kingdom Death miniatures where you're like gluing a hand on. These all look like they're at least a limb or half of a limb each. But oh, that's exciting! Look at that. And I thought it was just going to be like a little standee for a car, but you actually get like a plastic car that you can build. And the Daily Bugle is actually something you build as well. Oh man, this is going to be fun. Alright, cool. Alright, let's put that aside. So here we have all the tokens that you use to play the game. There's 2 sheets here. There's the back. Nothing too crazy looking. Just normal tokens. Then here's, looks like the Daily Bugle and the lamp post, or the lights for the sides. So these come on sprues, so you will need something to cut. You might have to sand, but you can get stuff like for doing that at Walmart for really cheap if you don't want to buy the expensive miniature stuff if you're just starting. I think that's where I got my set. The tweezer or the plastic cutters were like a couple bucks, and I literally got a nail file for the sander, and it was $1. So this is all the pieces for the Daily Bugle. Here we have the stoplights, traffic lights. Yeah, there we go. That's another term for them. Cool. Here's all the different bases. So it looks like you get a couple bigger characters. I wonder. I'm sure it showed them. Ultron was one, maybe Doc Ock. I think he's usually a pretty big figure. So, and the bases are textured. They're not just plain like boring bases. So like, you can even add some. Oh, let's see here. So they're not gonna just be boring bases. They are all actually looks. Well, okay. There's duplicates, but yeah. So pretty cool. You can paint your bases as well. Give them some nice looking designs. Make it look realistic. There's your 10 dice that come with the game, but you can buy more dice for $10. I saw at the game store today. So more dice is always good, so that we don't have to pass them back and forth as much. I'm going to try and keep these together because I don't want to get the characters mixed up, but it looks like each character comes on their own sprue. So here we have Black Widow. Who's this? Baron Zemo, maybe? I believe. And Iron Man. And Oh, geez. I'm not sure who this one is. It's hard to tell. I couldn't find his head in there, but let's see. Then we got some other ones here. This is just the car here. Maybe more pieces for the Daily Bugle. Oh, that's really big. Yeah, could be more pieces for the car. Looks like it'd be pieces for the Daily Bugle or building, but we won't know until we get the instructions out. So here's the base for a car and the base for the other car, so just two of those. And I was watching a video about this earlier this week, and it looked like some of your characters that have super strength can actually pick up the cars and throw them at the other people, and they'll take damage. Looks like we have a dumpster here. Pretty simple builds, but get some paint on them, they're going to look awesome. We have another dumpster in here as well. And then in with the dumpster we have Ultron. He looks like he's one of the more difficult builds. Got some smaller pieces we got to put on there. And it's cool that he also has this piece of terrain that he stands on, so he has like an action pose and not just like, that's the cool part. These minis aren't just going to be like standing still, right? They actually look like they're in battle. And this one is for Doc Ock. So, a couple smaller pieces. Nothing crazy, but when you do these smaller pieces, if you've never done a miniature before, sometimes that you've had to build, it's kind of hard to see, but there's like this little piece before the connection. You want to make sure you're really careful with snapping those, that way you don't break the piece instead of just breaking the mold line. Let's see here. So here's some threat extraction, just different cards. So these are like different games you can play. So like setup, place 5 cosmic cube fragments, place 3 decoy civilians, place 5 spider virus infected civilians. So they give you little scenarios you can play, which is awesome. So it's not just like a 1v1 fight it till you're dead thing. You're actually trying to complete objectives. That's fun. These look like teamwork things that can get. The Age of Ultron. And these have awesome art on the back. I guess I should be showing that. There we go. So we have Sacrifice, Black Panther jumping in front of Venom there, inspiring monologue with Thanos. Oh, there we go. We got Punisher and Groot, which neither of them are out in the game yet. Oh, Spider-Man getting taken out by Venom and Carnage. There is a Venom expansion you can pre-order already. I will probably be all over that. We have Spider-Gwen taking down Baron Zemo. We got Hulk smashing a car. Yeah, very cool stuff. Very cool. So there's some cards that come with it. We have the classic Fantasy Flight insert. Oh, hey! I'm glad I lifted it up. Look at that. The second half of the cards are in there. So yeah. If you don't want to build and paint the cars, you could probably get some, just, measure the size of these cars. I think they look like about 3 inches or so. And then just order some toy cars off the internet that are the same size and you're golden. So, okay, so I was afraid that the measuring tools and range tools that come with the game were going to be paper or cardboard. I'm pretty excited to see that they're actually plastic. That's great. So, I mean, this game it's $100 MSRP. So, I mean, you get 10 miniatures, the rules, a couple cardboard sheets, but you do get the bugle and the other stuff too. So it's pretty good starter set here, I think. Pretty awesome. I think we showed all the miniatures. No, there's a whole nother package still. Here we go. So this is, I don't know. We'll go with Red Skull. I think it's Red Skull. Okay. And then after Red Skull, we have. I should have looked before I put it up there. It's a female character, Captain Marvel. There we go. Captain Marvel. And then we have Captain America, which Sarasto, I believe that's how you say his name, just did a painting video for. If you want to see how to be a master painter and paint your Captain America, it is amazing. And this is Spider-Man. I'm super excited about Spider-Man. These minis look like they have some pretty good details on them. I'm planning to make a whole playlist of things around this game. I'm very excited about it. I love to paint my minis and do some other videos, some playthroughs. I want to try, it says for 14 plus, but I want to try introducing this to my almost 8-year-old son. We'll see how that goes. But I think he would really enjoy it because he's into the comic book heroes right now as well. So here's the 2 cardboard sheets. I thought it said it came with some map tokens. 3 map cards. I don't know what that means, map cards. I'll have to look in the book, see what they are. Then here's the cards for the actual people you're playing. So, I mean, there's some definite abilities and stuff you need to know how to read. Crossbones was a guy, that's who I didn't know. Okay. Very cool. The art on these is really nice. Alright, let me check. I think that's everything in the box here. There's a couple hidden things I didn't know about. Content list is here. Oh, the map cards were these. Okay, so no, you have to essentially build your own maps to play on, but these are the map cards that they reference. Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's just starting positions for like 2-on-2s and 1-on-2s or 1v1s, I'm not sure. But there's backsides of those too, so you got 6 different map setups that you can look through. But that's everything in the box. I'm very excited. Again, can't play the game out of the box, so don't buy it. Take it to a friend's house and say, let's play. You need to build at least the characters before you're going to be able to play. So I'll probably put some videos out. I'll probably live stream it on Twitch, actually, of me building these guys. I think that'll be fun. Chill, listen to some music, build the figurines, and then maybe we'll pick a couple to start with and paint them maybe one at a time. And I'll do that on Twitch, but they'll come to YouTube as well, because everything we do on Twitch we post on YouTube. So I'm going to make a playlist of everything around this game. I'm very excited about it. I was into HeroClix really heavily almost 10 years ago now, and I'm excited that we have another game that you don't have to keep buying guys for. Like, you're good with just this base set to play, but I mean, you got to get your favorites, right? So if they ever start releasing X-Men for this game, watch out. But that's it for me today. Until next time, my name's Joe, and you've been watching Down the Vet. See you later.